I'm from Tok, Alaska, a beautiful place where in the summer the sun rises and never sets. The valley where the trees are so dense they create walls beside the long, bumpy roads. And while I've definitely left my mark there, there's some things about home I'd rather not remember. A darker, more strange side. The side that reminds me why I want to leave after high school. The weird, unexplainable things I constantly find in the woods. The fact that I might run into Bigfoot at any moment. My interest of what lays behind the keep out signs in the abandoned places that some may call dangerous, but will always have a special place in my heart. What I've come to realize this summer is that it's the combination of the strange and beautiful that make my hometown what it is, and why I love it. The things that disgust me, but I just can't stop looking away. The things that make absolutely no sense and bring a smile to my face. The creepy dolls owned by my favorite people in town, and their caged squirrel. The things that inspire me to ask questions, and the things that made me the curious person I am today. The same reasons I could never live at home are the reasons that make my visits all the more special. I would say my relationship with my hometown is complicated, but I'm happy that things will never really change. The crocuses will always bloom in the spring, and the mountains will always make me proud. My hometown gifted me my stubbornness, curiosity, and love for the unfamiliar, and for that, I'm forever grateful.
Michael Jackson?
He looks like him.
I wanted to do something here at school that shared the values of the ocean that had taught me at home. This year I founded Step Club. In Step Club, we are like synchronizing to each other, just like both following the rhythm of the waves. When we are in Step Club, we are working together like a family. For example, if we go fishing, we are working together as a family. I know that as a fact. Step Club gave me a place to express my energy, just like fishing gave me something to do when I am home. When I was home, I went halibut fishing. We caught a lot of cod, which we threw back into the water, and a little over 10 halibuts, but not lots. I am discovering new things that I enjoy doing, like making this movie. After we went halibut fishing, we started cutting the halibut. We also gathered plants. A few days later, we twisted the heads off of dry fish so we can save them for the winter. That's the place where we got herring. My family and I, we work together to gut the fish and we twist their heads. It's amazing to work with family. It's really amazing feeling. It's a feeling that most people don't feel around the world. It's a feeling that most people can't express, but we could feel them and we feel good. But I am very sorry for the ones who can't get to experience it.
You like hunting?
Yeah,
And fishing?
yeah,
How come?
fun. I like to go hunting and eat them for food. I like fishing and moose hunt.
What's the question?
Where do you go hunting?
I go hunting because when in the summertime we hunt, fish, and gather berries. So in the wintertime we have food. We hunt a lot of animals to put food on the table. Food is a good resource in life. I mean, we must need it to get energy.
In villages, the food that are in the grocery stores are really expensive. So we have to rely on the food that we hunt and gather.
Yes.
Manna nunavut gipusvihtek hon YouTube mont hota manna nunavut gipusvihtek welgan naqsoqulutin isoqulutin qaqulutin su yung naqlut tamana itkluku itchaqaq my two love Talisu my kipusving kamta nunani mani talah katlu nukunak tamani nunam agi tula tasnak kat tot jali julam ta lik tau lik nang naksapam jali taman atula mai agi kam katoy agi ka yak pan nak Oyana, Kaylee. Hi.
Those were Canada geese, bros. Those were Canada geese. We hunt those. They're good. They're good meat. They're yummy. I have caught many of those in the fall time. Fall time they're best because they have good fat. Make us warm in the winter, so we don't have to be frozen. And they're fun to catch. Me and my gun, we have a relationship. That's why we catch game. My dad, he's been hunting for a long, long time. He taught me many things. We need food in the winter so money doesn't come a lot. And sometimes we don't get kasachtax, like food from the store. So we have to adapt, and we get food from the animals we caught and we store them away. We have to get meat before the winter comes. 'Cause winter time, there isn't any much food. And that's my sister right there. She helps a lot putting the meat away, and she's very helpful to this family. She's the eldest, and she helps my mom a lot, and she puts away the meat, which is very important in life.
Toyokyokmi Gegmi. This means Togek in summertime. Muk Amshuktuk. This means water everywhere. Next, I'm showing you the infamous 2 hill and 3 hill. Gochjiks. In Yupik, this means sourdocks. As you can see, we separate the stems and the leaves. With the leaves, we usually boil them for a couple days and then make a guruk. As you can see, During the summer, on the sunny days, we like to take advantage and go for rides. Here, I'm pulling up to my grandpa's. After we're done, we usually just sit around or help my mom around the house. Here I am showing you the mouth of the waterfall. As you can see, there are different flowers that grow around it. Here we are on top of the waterfall. As you can see, the very scenic view. Here I show you what we call Hawaiian Islands. Kuya Jakmak for tuning in.
Venga Atika Alonik. I'm gonna sing the
Adiga.
Adiga. Adiga. Adiga. Adiga Nunaksha Isiktungi Apuktak Komangisuk Adiga Nunaksha Kesanga Chizasa Kikikisirug a mixture in Megaglugu Upikshoti Senik Akunku Gaglugich Adiga 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 Nunakra Isiktungi Apukdak Komang Gisuk Adiga Nunakra Kesanga
The Miss Teen Arctic Circle, Miss Arctic Circle pageants have been around for a long time. It takes 2 to 12 girls through a 3 to 5 day process to determine a new queen. There are 4 main events that the girls have to prepare for: personal interview, talent, impromptu question, and full regalia, though the regalia portion is not scored. It teaches girls many skills, including, but not limited to, respect, public speaking, and teamwork. To run for either title, there are a few requirements. 1. You must be at least 1/4 Alaska Native. 2. You must be of age, 13 to 18 for Miss Teen Arctic Circle and 19 to 25 for Miss Arctic Circle. 3. You must have a sponsor. Some examples include Search and Rescue, Maniluk, NANA, the people of Sisolik, or the Northwest Arctic Borough. These rules are important because they celebrate young Alaskan women and require them to branch out and be a productive part of the community. Miss Teen Arctic Circle, a traditional pageant focusing on cultural vitality rather than mainstream beauty. I won this pageant at age 13 in 2016. Through the opportunity and platform, I came to realize the urgency that our elders have felt in passing on our way of life. I have always spoken Inupiaq, but I now understand that not every child has that opportunity. My mom is semi-fluent in Inupiaq, so I grew up speaking my native language. On my 3rd birthday, she enrolled me in a Kecho Ilisagve, an immersion school where English was not allowed. When I was ready for kindergarten, I was enrolled in quote-unquote English school and am no longer fluent in the Inupiaq language. This is just one example of cultural loss through assimilation. Around the world, ancient cultures, languages, and overall ways of life are deteriorating, and it's important that we, as young people, understand the urgency and need to turn that around. I learned English and Inupiaq at the same time, yet I am fluent in one and not the other. I grew up living the Inupe Ilikuse, the quote-unquote native way of life. I was 4 when I caught my first sheefish. I remember learning how to cut my first ugruk, or bearded seal, in a way that all the parts would be used, a way where nothing was wasted. My brother's favorite food growing up was ingloks, intestines. For me, it's easier to use an ulu instead of a knife because I grew up using one in everyday life. I fillet my own fish after going out onto the ice and using a niksik to catch them. My mom and dad, Anna and Tata, and Amo have done an amazing job making sure my family knows how to live a subsistence lifestyle and take care of anything we catch. We still get about 60% of all of our food from the land, food that we've caught and processed ourselves. I'm aware that not everyone grew up this way. I'm aware that I'm one of the lucky ones. My family has a wood stove in the middle of our living room and a traditional sauna in the backyard. We hunt, fish, sew, carve, and just about any other traditional activity you can think of. My dad raises bird hunting dogs, and my uncle raises sled dogs. My mom is known as the best traditional seamstress of Kotzebue, and my aunties raise chickens and have large gardens. My Anna is 100% Inupiaq and my Tata is 100% Finnish, but spent 40 years in Northwest Alaska perpetuating my Anna's culture. My siblings, cousins, extended family, and I grew up learning the Inupiaq way, and I am so thankful for that. Through Miss Teen Arctic Circle, I was able to speak with elders and relearn the language that I once knew. This is the reason why this pageant and others like it are so important. They teach and educate young Alaskan people like myself about our culture and the everyday struggle to keep it alive.
My home, a place where I can feel as though the sky was never ending. A place that fills my heart with a continuous amount of love, joy, and laughter. My family is one of my many reasons for my happiness. My home wouldn't be a home without them. But my home is a place that fills me with curiosity and wisdom. A place that has a calming, comfortable feeling that can soothe your soul. My home is where my heart lies. Where the continuous river flows and allows us to explore further than we did before. Exposing to us the new things that were hidden that are now shown. Where the great tall mountains high and the rocky beaches low wait for the next person to step out and make the best of it, to make new memories. where we enjoy the long summer days of blue sky with the green radiating plants that seek attention for anyone nearby to admire its efforts, where subsistence is relied on and taught to the younger generations that come, passing on one to the next, teaching them as though it were a natural instinct for survival, learned from our ancestors that came before. My home, a place with many things I've learned to appreciate. Things of all shapes and sizes, things of all different types. All the little changes and adjustments we have to make to enjoy what we have, and to give thanks for all the blessings given to us. My home is a place that gives chances of adventure. And often the adventure leads us to take a closer look at things, making us realize all the things we need in life are right in front of us. This summer, my grandma sat down and spoke with me about life and made a better understanding of some of our values.
Love one another, like my mom would say. Love one another. That's all you have is your family. And your family and your siblings are your best friends. They'll always be there for you.
I've taken to heart the words given to me by my grandma that were given to her by her mom. In some ways, I am hearing my great-grandmother's words. It's as though she were the one speaking to me. But I wish to continue this, to make words pass on to further better our lives, to see the good in things. We don't usually realize what we have until it's gone. But if we see how lucky we are now, it can show a more positive perspective to our future. My home is the place that I'm from, the place with the never-ending sky, and where the view of a beautiful sunrise or sunset is taking place. That is where my home is.